get it off of the news. Get that shit off of television, man. Get all of that shit off of television, man.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I completely understand that.
I mean,
I don't know what happened. My shit it did some shit it ain't never did before, and it switched up all my stream keys. But we back and we popping. We'll get our audience back on the vertical stream. Oh my goodness gracious! But yeah, so like you were saying, like like I was saying, like we need these regulations rolled back, Rudy. We need these regulations rolled back because it's just hard as shit to start a small business now. You know what I mean? They made it so much harder. You know what I mean? To start a small business, they got people tripping. People thinking that they scared to start what's it called? Rudy? They scared to start an LLC because they think they're going to go to fucking jail.
I mean, it's with the pandemic, man. Like with the upward transfer of wealth in the pandemic, man. Like, I could see why people like I had my own trucking company, man. It was. The fucking paperwork and jumping through the hoops for that was fucking out of control, bro. But the pandemic came and it's like, I'm about to come into some money on this lawsuit from when that dude hit me last year, flipped me over the Jersey wall. I was thinking, man, I don't even want to get back in there and fight and do all that paperwork, man. I'm thinking about going a different route with this dope, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Because, I mean, dog, they weren't hesitant to drop a bioweapon on us once, man. Like, if this team of Avengers they put together, you get Tulsi in there and put her in charge of the NSA or you put Vivek in charge as, secretaries. I mean, they start rattling some cages, man. These people ain't juxtaposed but to drop another virus on us. It ain't like they stop studying it.
Right.
It ain't like Fauci ain't do what Fauci does. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I completely understand. I agree. I completely agree with that. You know how it is, yo.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm with you today, dude. I've been laughing my ass off at these. I mean, these people are out of fucking control, dude. But it's in a way you look at it, and it's just fucking sad, man. It's sad that people have been. I mean, we all know where this stuff came from. We know that Mockingbird never, back in the 70s, 75, the Frank Church Commission, they dropped, when they exposed Mockingbird, right?
Right.
People were, people didn't know what was going on. So they were like, oh my God. What did so Carter gets in there in 76, kills a lot of, kills 30% of the CIA. Now Mockingbird's in your face, man. When fucking John Brennan leaves CIA and gets a gig at MSNBC, it's right in your fucking face, man. You know what I'm saying?
But we wild out conspiracy theorists for even thinking that it's a thing. For even thinking that it exists.
I mean, but not even the conspiracy. I mean, the conspiracy theorists know it. I'm talking about normies. Like, I went and talked to my uncle about it. I'm like, dude, the CIA controls the media. I'm like, dude, I show him the Church Commission. We sit down and watch like 20 minutes of the hearings and shit. And I'm like, do you think it stopped? And he's like, oh, come on, they can't get away with that. I'm like, Uncle Tom, man, goddamn, man. John Brennan is on MSNBC, man. The CIA controls the media.
Yeah, not to mention, but shout out to Jonah. You know how Jonah is. Jonah, he at Langley. You know how he do. Jonah down at Langley. He doing his thug dizzle. He brought up WestExec Partners. You hear about that shit?
Nah.
WestExec Partners is who staffed Biden's White House. That shit was put out there in the open. They got an office right at the White House, and guess who's on staff?
Who?
Motherfucking John Brennan.
Yeah, John Brennan's a man. That dude. I mean, dude was a member of the American Communist Party, dude. And somehow, dude, he's running the CIA, spying on our own government, man. I mean, people forget these scandals, man. People are so, you know what I'm saying? They're so distracted by this system that, and it's another reason why they punish the economy, man. It's like
the echo should be gone.
But I got what am I echoing on you, brother?
It's not you. It was my software. I had two soundtracks. I had two soundtracks going to you. You good to go though. But yeah, John Brennan. He's a part of WestExec Partners. He was the one that what's the word? helped staff the White House for Nickel Slick and Kamala Harris. It's the same players. It's the same players every time.
And fucking John Podesta, that pedophile son of a bitch.
Bruh.
He's in. It's Obama's crew, dog. I mean, hopefully, man, if anything good comes out of this, we break the back of that Obama coalition of the Susan Rice, the Valerie Jarrett, the Antony Blinken, the fucking Mayorkas. Because if you go back and watch that old video of Joe about, I don't know, it was like 2015, talking about we need an unrelenting stream of immigration into the country. Yeah. And America's going to... Mayorkas is sitting right next to him, man. He's another one of them California fucking leftist fucks that somehow found his way to Washington to fuck shit up, dude.
Yeah, it's all by design, yo. It's all by design. So, Rudy, you know what Freedom Tunes is?
I've seen... it's that kid Seamus, man. I've seen him on Tim before.
Yeah, shout out to Seamus. He had me on the show before. Seamus a good dude.
Yeah.
So they came out with a new cartoon. I thought this shit was hilarious. I'm gonna share this with you. I'm gonna share this with everybody else so they can check it out as well. Here we go, right here. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. And let's go here. Bow. There we go. Let's do this for the people on the Vert stream. We're gonna get this a little better here. There we go. Man, it was crazy. It was quiet as shit at the job today, son. It was quiet as shit at the job today. People ain't know what to do. People just seemed like their life was over.
Hey, look, a lot of them dudes where you work, are they ILA?
Yeah, they ILA.
Yeah, but a lot of them ILA, man.
No, I'm not talking about the dock work. I'm talking about the office workers, the people that actually work for the state. They was, bruh. It was somber in there today. I just kept my mouth shut and kept it moving. Oh, let's get it. Check this out, y'all.
Wow, I sure love my pet squirrel.
Mr. President.
You tried to hurt Peanut.
Wait.
Officer Harris.
I was just following orders.
Then I order you into the crystals.
This was their way of ending the reign of terror of Kamala Harris, her campaign. Yo, Seamus and them guys are hilarious over there. I don't know how they do these cartoons. Yo. I think they got like 1 million subscribers off those cartoons. Them shits are hilarious, bro.
I like Seamus. The only I mean, I have to argue about that Catholic Church.
Argue about what?
The Catholic Church, man.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
not that like, there's nothing wrong with. You know me, man. I got faith in God and Christ, man.
Catholic Church left a bad taste in your mouth.
It did, man. It did, man. Always has.
You're
always
not the only person. You ever seen that? That documentary, The Keepers?
Nah.
You ain't see that, yo? That's an interesting documentary. So The Keepers, right? It took place here in Baltimore, Maryland. It was based off of not based off, but it's a true story. This nun went missing. She went missing, come to find out she was killed. And they were trying to find her. So when I first started watching it, I'm like, yo, this a murder mystery. Nah. Episode 2, like, no, we know who the fuck did it. We just can't pin him down.
Right. So it was the Catholic Church woman, man.
It was one of the priests, and they was protecting him. They was moving him around from church to church, and he was just molesting kids left and right. And they couldn't pin him down.
Listen, man, my brother, psych, right? So, the Catholic Church kind of turned him off. And about 4 or 5 years ago, man, he went looking, man, and he found the Christian Orthodox, like the Russian Orthodox, the Greek Orthodox, like the Orthodox Christian Church.
Yeah.
Man, it's, a lot of ceremony like the Catholics, man, but it's just, it's just the Pope ain't running shit, man. They believe Jesus is running shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Preacher comes in or the priest comes in, he doesn't stand on a pedestal and look down at you. He stands there and everybody looks in the same direction and prays together. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he's preaching to you from the pulpit. He's leading prayer from down on the floor and everybody's looking in the same direction. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So those tenets, man, that sounds, I don't know, man. I know true, but my other brother, man, Leo, he's a ordained minister now, man, non-denomination, but dude, he was out there. He's like, I'm going to street evangelize voting lines today, man, talking about abortion. I was like, dog, let's go fishing. He was like, no, on election day, bro. I tried to take him fishing. And he was like, nah, man, I'm going out to stand in front of voting lines and evangelize about the evils of abortion. And I was like, man.
Hey, if you convicted, you convicted to go do that. You know what I mean?
Hey, look, dude,
you gotta do.
Bro, he started the first after school Bible study in Virginia Beach school systems, man.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, called A New Day, man. He's got people from his church go to every high school in Virginia Beach every Wednesday at 2:30, and they have an after school Bible study program, dude. So, I mean, listening, coming up, me and Leo, we were some crooks, man. Like, we did some bad shit, man, and now that dude turned his life so far around. He's an ordained minister at a non-denomination church setting up after-school programs for Bible study, dude.
There you go, literally doing the Lord's work, man.
God'll do to you, man.
Lord's work, yeah. Unlike some of these wolves in sheep's clothing we got out here. You know what I mean?
I got work to do, man. I'm still too much of a sinner, man. I got a lot of work to do, but I know what I know, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we all are. So I want you to listen to this, y'all. Let me bring this over to you too. This is how ridiculous and he's from Maryland, okay? He's from Maryland. Let's do that. Is this the right thing? Let's see. That's not it. Hold on. So we got a pastor from Maryland named Jamal Bryant, right?
Right.
I'm trying to find it. I think he might have deleted it. I think they might have deleted it because he probably got so much fucking hate. And he should have, rightfully so. He was trying to justify pro-choice in the Bible.
Oh, man. I mean,
he was trying to justify pro-choice in the Bible.
Well,
I was like, this is just nasty work.
Dude,
this is he's a pastor. A pastor who, by the way, is this it right here? No, this ain't it. But he must have deleted it because I had it bookmarked. So he was trying to justify basically pro-choice in the right for an abortion through the Bible. This is what I call a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Yeah.
Right. This is crazy. So he's got kids left and fucking right. He's got kids left and right. You know what I mean? He had a scandal so bad here in Maryland that his father, who's a bishop, had to sit his ass down for like some months.
Hey, what did he?
I found it.
What they say in the Bible canon? Lead them down the wrong path. You're gonna end up in the bottom of a river with a millstone around your neck.
In so many words, in so many words. Check this out, Rudy. This is what here you go, look. Jesus said, behold, I stand at the door and knock. If you let me in, I'll come in. What is that, Pastor Bryant? That's pro-choice. What? Let's let him hear.
Where is the black church's position over women having authority over their own bodies? Jesus said, behold, I stand at the door and knock. If you let me in, I'll come in. What is that, Pastor Bryant? That's pro-choice.
And this hoe, excuse me, Lord, I'm sorry.
Nah.
This lady right here is nodding and agreeing with him. This is ridiculous.
Says, I'm not coming in and telling you what to do. You have to make a decision. The government, which is a democracy, is now trying to operate as a theocracy. That says, if you do not fall in line with what Sunday school tells me,
Right.
then it's illegal, and that is not really the clarion call of the Bible.
All because he want them grift bucks.
All right.
He really want Al Sharpton's spot. That's why he left his church here in Baltimore and moved to Atlanta.
Listen, man, there's a lot of money in that. There's a lot of money in that false prophecy, man. Look at Joel Osteen, man. You think Joel Osteen's going to heaven, bro? Moving to a higher plane of life. You think this guy's moving to a higher plane of life? Like, he worships money, man. He don't worship God, man.
He out here spitting his nonsense in the name of Jesus, yo. And he's not the only person. Check this out. This is the new Obama right here. This is the new Obama. This is Wes Moore. Wes Moore, the governor of Maryland. Let's see what Wes Moore says about it.
You know, I oftentimes talk about how I look back at Ephesians, and how Ephesians talks about how men hold this place as a spiritual head of household. But what that means is being able to be a protector for everyone in your household. It means supporting everyone in your household. And it means protecting their interests and frankly, their lives. And so if you have a person who's putting together policies that is attacking the health care of my daughter or my wife or my sisters, then that is my responsibility to serve as an anchor and a protector. You know, I often...
They're trying to use the Bible to justify abortion.
Cannon, the same motherfuckers. If people out there in the ethos that ain't hoteps, the same motherfuckers told you, take the shot. We're going to mandate the shot. You can't work without the shot. You can't go into a restaurant without this shot. They have no flex. It's all about bodily autonomy. It's all about killing fucking babies, man. If it was about bodily autonomy, they wouldn't be forcing these kids to have a certain vaccine schedule to go to public fucking schools, man. I'm not trying to get too spicy up here, but come on, man. We know, man, the normies need to wake the fuck up. That same guy right there was telling you to put that juice in your arm and trying to force
guy. This is funny, right? And look, if that's his position that he's pro-choice, then be pro-choice. But don't put that on the Bible.
No. I mean, they're sick. They're sick, dog. They're demons, man.
Don't like, try to justify. It's like when Kamala tried to justify getting a shot in your arm. What she say? It's the equivalent of love thy neighbor.
I mean, she. Listen, dude. My thing is, man, I think they're running scared right now. Like, dog. They only won by a few points in Jersey. Shit, California was 60-40, bro. You know how long it's been 60-40? Like, dude, Virginia was they pulled it off by a hair. I'm pretty sure there was some fuckery up there. You know what I'm saying? Up there in northern VA and the counties that surround DC, where all of our fucking tax dollars, these people live exorbitant lives off of our fucking tax dollars.
And the thing about it is, and I think Ishay got a point. It says the Bible does talk about abortion, and it's in the Old Testament. It's worship the Moloch, meaning people were sacrificing their children. That's sacrificing their children. You know, like that shit got cut short by God. That shit got cut short by Jesus. But you got people like Wes Moore, and you got people like who's supposed to be a man of the cloth, and Jamal Bryant, who's sitting here spewing justification, but they trying to do it under women's reproductive health. I got a news flash for you ladies. Getting vacuumed out 6-7 times ain't reproductive health. Eventually it's going to cause some scar tissue, and eventually you're going to have a bunch of fucking reproductive problems. Up into including not being able to have a kid, period, full stop.
Just killing babies, man. They're just killing babies, man.
Like, just be honest about it. Like, yo, I'm pro-choice. And stop trying to justify it through the Bible or through some kind of moral whatever. Like, no, some moral equivalency. No, yo, you pro-choice? Okay, whatever, that's cool. But let's just call it a buck. It's not women's health. You killing the kid.
Not pro-choice, brother. It's pro-abortion, man. They're not even like it's the right to choose. They're not even making it
and
like.
You're right, because they didn't want us to have the right to choose when it came down to the Yamin.
No,
they called us criminal. They called us heathens. They called us. They tried to equate us to Typhoid Mary and all this other stuff.
Did I ever tell you about the Walmart during COVID? Did I tell you the Walmart story?
Nah, what happened in Walmart?
Bro, I went to Walmart in the peak COVID, Elizabeth City, North Carolina. I walked up. There's a dude standing there with a bunch of surgical masks in his hand with some gloves on. He's like, "Here, man, you need a mask." I was like, "Nah." I just beeline past him, right? All I was doing was going to get some dog food. I just beeline past him, Cannon. Went over there, and people start screaming at me in the store. I started yelling, "They gotta pass laws. They can't just do this shit. Take this shit off your face." So I grabbed the dog food, went back and now I'm stuck in the line because the only thing open is. So while I'm in the line about 10 minutes, the lady comes up to me and is like, "You need to put a mask on and leave the store." I grab my hoodie and wrap it around my face like that.
Yeah.
She's like, "That's a mask." I was like, "Lady, this thick hooded sweatshirt's thicker than that shit on your face." She's like, "I'm calling the police, man." Right when I finally, it took me like 25 minutes. They're all standing there staring at me. I swipe my thing. I go walking out with the dog food. The cops walk up. They're like, "Come with me, man. Come with me." We go outside. They're like, "Man, I understand, man. I understand. But look, man, you can't come back here for a while." I was like, "I got you, bro."
Yeah, like people, like it's crazy that people, like what Bill Cooper say, you control people through fear and through debt. Through fear and through debt. And they scared the shit out of everybody, thinking that, oh my God, if you breathe the same air as the person next to you, you're gonna kick the bucket.
No, it's
you know what I mean? It's nonsensical. And I got a feeling they working on another one. I mean, that they talk that EMP shit. They talk nuclear war shit. That's the scary thing, man. The virus, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and allegedly.
Got some cooked up in that lab that could wipe half the fucking planet out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I guarantee it's probably right here in Maryland at Fort Detrick.
Fort Detrick, dude. You live in it.
It's probably right down the street at Fort Detrick, where all the fucking germs come from.
The only good part about Maryland is the eastern shore and the very western tip out there in the mountains. Baltimore and Annapolis, dude, that's a tough place to live, bro.
Yeah.
They got that state is blue as hell, my man. Blue as hell, man.
Yeah. So let's look at this, man. We got the ladies from The View. Let's check this out.
This is gonna be the best, dude.
You knew they was gonna crash out today.
Dude,
let's check
I love
this
it,
out.
man.
Was red.
Yeah.
It was pretty red last night.
I don't know. I'm profoundly disturbed. I think if you look at the New York Times this morning, the headline was "America makes a perilous choice." I think that in 2016, we didn't know what we would get from a Trump administration, but we know now. And we know now that he will have almost unfettered power. And so I
hate when they say that. He'll have unfettered power. Like, will he really? I mean, because the checks and balances of the three branches of government just won't. It's not going to work. Not to mention, Rudy, that he's already been the president of the United States for 4 years, and we didn't see not one ounce of dictator or tyrant come out of him. They just want to fearmonger. That's all they want to do is fearmonger. Oh my gosh, it's over for us. It's over for us.
Cannon, you know what hurt? You know what? Just I'm telling you, dude. What was that? Rogan and Trump interview had 50 million views on it. He starts off with, "Damn, I wish you would have showed the video how all of these women besides Sonny loved him." Kissed him. Joy came out, rubbed his hair. They had a conversation with him, and here we are, and now it's this. Now it's this rhetoric, dude.
Let's keep
50 million people seeing what kind of liars they are, man.
Yeah. Not to mention, nobody wants to acknowledge the fact that he won the popular vote and he got the Electoral College.
And it's a government by mandate, man. They took the Senate. Dog, if they take the House, man, He won the popular vote, crushed in the. It's time, man. People are sick of this bullshit, man.
Yeah,
it's bullshit, man. They gotta let the system get fair like it was back in the day, man. It may not have been fair racially, but it was fair financially. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Not about myself, actually. I don't worry about my station in life. I worry about the working class. I worry about my mother, a retired teacher. I worry about our elderly and their Social Security and their Medicare. I worry about my children's future, especially my daughter, who now has less rights than I have. And I remember...
What?
Except for my daughter, who can't kill her baby if she wants to. Instead of saying less rights than I have, say, there's a possibility there might be a slight impediment to my daughter killing her baby because you can still travel freely in this whole fucking country, and these dumb cunts come up here and say, well, they're going to arrest you for going state to state. No, they're not. Be smarter for who you lay down with. Be smarter how you lay down with them. And then if you fuck up and you got to drive from Georgia to New York, then you got to drive from Georgia to New York.
But this is the other thing, and I get tired of this whole Social Security talk. Social Security been dying for decades, right?
Dog, they've been raiding the Social Security fund since they created it.
Exactly.
You better take an extra $237 a week out of your fucking paycheck, and then in 50 years you can get it back, and in 50 years you might get $1.70.
And so what it used to be back in the day, like 3 people paying on one person's pension. Is that how it used to be? And now it might be maybe maybe 1 to 1. Like, it's declining quickly. Trump has a plan to fix it. Obama and them never came up with a plan to fix it. Their plan was Trump's plan. That's the funny part. But he's going to kill Social Security. So why didn't he kill Social Security the first 4 years he was in office, if that was the case?
Social Security is a Ponzi scheme that's been killing itself since day one, bro. It's some FDR fucking... It ain't going to be there for me and you, my brother.
No, it's a wrap for us.
You better have that 401k, and then, God, how dare you take that 401k out a day early before I penalize you.
Exactly. And the funny part is that even Trump said that it needs to be overhauled. It needs to be overhauled. It needs to be done away with and reintroduced, or like I said, done away with and overhauled. It needs to be replaced with something better. Now, he hasn't replaced it with nothing better because they've still got to come up with it. But the thing about it is this.
It's something to think about. That's not the fight to have now.
That's
man.
One. It's not the fight to have. 2, stop pretending like he's about to just take your pensions. He's not about to take your pensions. People's 401ks never looked so good back in 2016. 2016 to 2020, no 401ks was popping. I know my 401k jumped exponentially under Trump.
Yeah, but if you took it out early though,
it was a problem.
You're getting dinged, dude.
Yeah, you're getting dinged. That's exactly what you're doing. But she's just being disingenuous about it. And she knows she is.
Remember my father telling me many, many years ago that I was the first person in his family to enjoy full civil rights. And now I have less civil rights than I had when he told me that. So again, I'm profoundly disturbed that the 14th Amendment of the Constitution did not prevent someone who participated in an insurrection from becoming president of the United States. I think that going forward, the convicted felon box on employment applications.
All right.
That's the only thing. When she says this, I fuck with that.
I fuck with that too. I agree with that too. But the whole insurrection stuff, let's not pretend that he didn't go through an impeachment process and was found not guilty of it.
But it's also like, Cannon, man, I did my fucking time, dude. You know how many fucking jobs and how long you can just get shot down and rejected for because of that? They don't even ask what you were in there for. About, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I was in. It was for fucking weed, man. You know what I'm saying? It's for weed, dude. You can't get a job, man. You know how long it took me to get a TWIC card? Did background check after I had to keep refiling, man, for DHS to come digging me so I could go into the fucking ports, man. You know how many times they rejected me because of that fucking box, man? You know what I'm saying? It took like 6 years before they finally let me get my TWIC card to get on the port, man.
I appreciate you, Janet Tassinari, with the 199. Thank you. Yeah. I heard a lot on the port. The stuff they had to go through to get their TWIC cards and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But this whole insurrection stuff, let's not forget, they tried to impeach him over it and he won the case. Okay? Let's not pretend that he didn't ask Nancy Pelosi and Muriel Bowser for 10,000 National Guards troops because he didn't know how this shit was going to happen, because it wasn't even his rally. He was just speaking at it.
Cannon.
Another organization put the rally together. Two, he was still talking while people was breaching the Capitol. Unless they got sub 5 minute miles, it wasn't. I mean, go ahead.
Cannon, well, you got the FBI agent D'Antoine that was working the Gretchen Whitmer bullshit, where 12 of the 14 fucking supposed suspects were FBI agents or informants.
Mm.
2 of the kids walked because they set them the fuck up. They had to retry the other kids twice because the government wasn't letting go. They moved their FBI agent down into D.C., and he ran the January 6th op, dude. That was a perfect storm of fuckery, dude. A perfect storm of fuckery.
I agree.
Had rhinos on his team telling him, do this, do that. Like, I don't think John Eastman should have been disbarred and everything for what he did. He was just playing like leftist lawyers play all the time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But
the funny part is they want him to be held responsible for some shit some people did that he wasn't responsible for, but they don't want to hold Bernie Sanders responsible for his supporter that shot up the Republican baseball game. Hey,
did you see so her total when it was all said and done was like $68 million votes, right? So let's say 68 million votes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Are you telling me that in 2020 18 more million people came out to vote for Joe fucking Biden, dude? Get the fuck, they stole it, dude.
Bruh.
Men lie, women lie, numbers don't
lie.
18 fucking million people didn't show up to vote for her, dog. Get the fuck out.
You know what it was, Rudy. You know what it was. It was the secret shadow campaign. The secret shadow campaign that saved the 2020 election. That's who it was. It's the secret shadow campaign that Time Magazine told us about.
Yeah.
After they told us we were all nuts and that we were being conspiracy theorists and nothing was shanghaied or taken or stolen, and then after the inauguration they go, yeah, we took that shit, but it was for your own good. You can't, this is crazy. This is some made for TV movie shit. But yeah, you know, that just tells us that they were stuffing the ballots in 2020. Them penny savers came in real handy.
Dude, you're not. Yeah, where's them 18 million votes at, man?
Harriet Tubman, she voted for Biden. Rosa Parks voted for Biden.
Trump ended up with like 72, and I'm pretty sure that 3 million people in this country that voted for him either sat it out this time or went the other direction. I could give it that. But where the fuck are her 18 million votes, man?
They couldn't. It was too big to rig, boy. It was too big. They didn't have enough mail-ins.
Oh, they couldn't. If they tried it this time, dude, I don't know, man.
Let's just say it was on the level. That just means that nobody liked her. Nobody liked her.
This is a good sign, though, I guess, in a way, man. We ain't seen no protest yet.
I hope we don't. But the weekend is probably gonna be wild.
If we don't see an organic protest and not a paid protest, and now let's bust Kamala supporters to all her fucking events protest.
Hey, we've seen it. We've seen it done. They might wait. You know, I don't know, and I hope it's not. I hope that, you know, what she said today keeps people chilling. I really do. But we know how it go. The freaks come out at night.
It's wintertime, man. Some snow's about to come in. Keep them all in the house, man.
We'll see. It ain't stop them during the inauguration back in 2016 or 2017.
They died in day one in 2016, dude. They were stomping their fucking feet in New York City the day after the election, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it started instantly, bro.
Yeah, that's actually a picture of Trump and Rosa Parks together. That's right, because they all got the an award from the NAACP. It was Rosa Parks, Trump, and it was Muhammad Ali.
Man, Trump ain't no fucking racist, man.
Oh, we already know. They just want to paint that narrative. They don't care who they hurt. They just got to win by any means necessary. That's how they feel.
Yeah, and we got one of them's got to fold, man. One of them big three's got to fold and pay the price for all the fucking lying they've done, man. For Rachel Maddow sitting on television talking about every shot taken, you're cured. You won't get sick, and it stops with you. And like that's the biggest misinformation of that whole fucking period, dude.
And she won't be held responsible for that misinformation she put out there.
You could go to that clip right now on YouTube today, bro.
Let's keep it pushing. Let's see what Sonny says now. Let's go ahead and keep it pushing.
States. I think that going forward, the convicted felon box on employment applications better be taken off, because if you can be the president of the United States, then you should not be prevented from employment in this country, because I remember applying for my jobs as a federal prosecutor, and there was a box for convicted felons. Well, and so that box better be taken off. And I think our healthcare system is now at risk. I think
no fluoride for anyone.
Yeah, economists have made clear that he's going to increase the debt by $7.75 trillion. I'm worried about mass deportation and internment camps, and
internment camps. She just said that he's going to bring out the internment camps.
Hey, well, look, they're
where were the internment camps in 20? Oh, you know who had the kids in the fucking Qdoba blankets? Obama.
Obama did. That's right. But look, we can't shy away from that, because if they start to mass deport, at least if they do what they said they're going to do, and the 600,000 to 800,000 that are here that have already been convicted of major crimes in other countries, and they go round them motherfuckers up, they're going to stick them into some kind of thing, and they gotta go. Like they're going to process them out, just like they stick them in the thing when they process them in.
And that's what they should do. But to sit here and suggest that we about to make fucking Auschwitz here in America is just wild.
No, if they do a humane, I mean, we got the largest penal system in the fucking world, dude. They know how to move people, man. They know how to traffic human beings, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's be honest about it, man. Let's be honest about it. If people sit here and get fucking, oh man, if the visuals and the optics and people believe them, because people are going to be processed into centers and then moved from those centers back to their own country, man. Just like they do when they come in, it's going to have to be the same process to go out.
And that's just what it is.
We're going to spin it as internment camps when really it's not. We're getting the motherfuckers you ran in the country out of here, man.
They ain't calling them internment camps under Nichols, Slick, and Harris.
Nah, it's fucking, it's goddamn, it's already, the propaganda don't stop, man. Joseph Goebbels would love these bitches, man. Joseph Goebbels is in hell right now looking up at Sonny like, I can't wait to meet you.
How many kids missing? How many kids? What's that number? Was it 325,000 kids missing? Is that the right number?
Hit the board, man. They don't
know where they are.
Facts. But the bots, hey, look, the bots will come into your drive in the morning and talk so much shit like we don't know what we know, man.
That's just nasty work. But nobody wanted to take them to task on that many kids. Nobody know where they at.
Hey, did you watch the O'Keefe documentary?
I didn't.
You didn't? Man, I've been meaning to watch it, man. I'm waiting for it to come out free somehow, man. I have a hard time spending my money on fucking bullshit.
Sometimes I don't mind it. If it's like under $10, hey, I'll drop a couple dollars.
I'd probably have it, man. If it was the Trump economy, I'd probably have it.
Bro, this shit is crazy to me, yo. What's this? They wanted our city to house them. Our governor said heck no and walked away. Where you at, Candy? What city you in? And your governor should have said hell no. You don't know. We don't need that. Look what happened to Eric Adams. I don't like Eric Adams. I don't like his politics. I don't like how he do anything up there. But guess what's happening to him? He finally figured out the sham. He's like, wait a minute. We can't afford this.
Look,
we need help. And then what happened to him? They levied an indictment against him that he's still fighting.
Yeah, but the thing about it is this, man. And listen, I'm glad Eric Adams said what he said, and yeah, they are going after him. They are going after him for the
like plane tickets and shit
in New York City for scratching backs is for money, man. That shit goes on in DC. The only reason he even bitched about it in the first place, though, is because he's like, man, they're killing the city. He was begging for more federal dollars, bro. If they'd have just kicked him his fucking bread, they'd kicked him dollars when they were bleeding that shit out to fly motherfuckers all over the world into the fucking country, man. Like this shit ain't just the southern border, man. They've been flying motherfuckers. I mean, the information's out there.
Yeah, I appreciate you, Miss Candy. I appreciate you. But yeah, they was putting people on the midnight trains to Georgia, midnight train to middle of nowhere America, putting them on the midnight flights. People forgot about the midnight flights that the Biden administration, Harris administration was flying people out.
The media, the mainstream media never covered that shit once.
Mum's the word. Mum's the word.
I mean, the only good show on Fox anymore is Gutfeld, man. Once they got rid of Tucker, they lost all their juice, man.
Yeah, they did.
Saying,
let's keep it moving.
Everybody knew what happened in 2020, man. Where's the 18 million? Where's the 18 million votes, man? Where the fuck are they, Cannon? Where are those 18 million votes from Biden, man?
Buried in the graves of Rosewood.
Like, she didn't lose like 5 million or 6 million. She lost 18 million people just didn't show up. Finally, the dead can rest in peace.
Finally, the dead can rest in peace.
Hey, yeah, the dead took this election off.
Jack Johnson said, "Nah, I'm gonna sit this one out."
The dead people said, "Fuck it, man. We ain't voting this time, man. We'll fucking shit up." Dude.
Shit. Betsy Ross said, "You know what? I'm gonna chill on this one. I'm gonna go ahead and chill out on this one." Oh my gosh. Hold on.
Also worried about Elon Musk warning Americans to prepare for temporary hardship. I'm surprised at the result, but I'm not surprised as a woman of color.
Prepare for temporary hardship. He was talking about when it came to the Harris-Walz administration is when he was talking about that. If they were to get in office, be prepared for a temporary hardship. You see how they she's good. She might have been a better candidate than Kamala. I'm going to just put it like that.
She's so unlikable, dude. She's like Wendy Williams to me, man. I just can't. I can't get with her, man.
Miss Candy with the $4.99 and the $1.99. I appreciate you.
And when he says in the chat, like all the money, all the super chats, all the cash apps, ladies and gentlemen, are going back into the channel. They're really going into the ammo can. I just wanted to let y'all know it's for ammo, man.
We gotta get ready for the revolution. Nah. It goes back into the channel. Like I need to get new memory for the computer. I might need to get a new motherboard. I gotta holler at God damn, I can't think of his name no more. Shit. Yeah, never mind.
Right?
Kamar, thank you. I gotta holler at Kamar. I met Kamar down in Miami. He cool peoples.
He's the computer man.
Yeah, I'm gonna holler at Kamar because like I was going to build one, but shit was so expensive for like parts. It was better for me to just buy one. But I was thinking about getting another one and just giving my son this one. But
what do you got? Top and all that whole layout.
Say it again.
You got a desktop and that whole layout.
Yeah, I got a gaming PC. So the gaming PC is strong enough to run everything.
Gotcha.
So, but I want to get another one. So either I upgrade this one or I buy a new one and just give my son this one down here and he can play his little Poppy playtime shit that he play. So
I say it all takes off by summer next year, man. I say the economy starts to fucking
recover.
Y'all go nitro around summer next year, man.
Man, I hope so, boy. I hope so, because this is going to be the hustle years, man. Get on your grind. It's going to be money to be made.
Even if he, this is the problem with America. Like, even if he gets the tax, if he could get a 15% tax rate on any corporation, I will give you 15% tax rate, but every one of your jobs in your manufacturing has to be in a state in the United States, and the people have to be paid accordingly, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Only dude, if the company's like,
so
when everyone's like, oh, if the iPhone would cost $3,000 if it was built in America, bullshit, dude. They're building them things for like $10, $20 over there. Then they ship them over and they crush.
Yeah.
They can keep that price. Dude, they could keep that price at $1,300, $1,400 like it is right now. And instead of making $1,000 a shot to pay American labor, they might make $750 a fucking shot. The thing is, stop spending all your money on dumb commercials and stupid Apple TV and shit like that, man. Just fucking cell phones and pay the fucking manufacturers to build the shit here, dude. Because when I was, my bad, man. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you good. You good. About to say thanks, Iron Group, for the $5 super chat. I appreciate you.
Rambo, you just bought some 9mm rounds. Cannon, the big guy appreciates the 9mm.
I need a Draco, gosh dang it. No, you stop. Let's keep it pushing with old Sonny Hostin.
I was so hopeful that a mixed race woman married to a Jewish guy could be elected president of this country. And I think that it had nothing to do with policy. I think this was a referendum of cultural resentment in this country.
Well, what? I think it...
You know, I can't do it. I can't. I try. It's only a 3-minute clip, and I can't make it through this clip. You know why Kamala lost? Let's keep it a buck. You know why Kamala Harris lost? Because she's not a leader. Is why Kamala Harris lost. They played identity politics like they always try to play identity politics, and they underestimated the average voter. They thought that people were deaf, blind, and dumb, and they were going to fall for the okie doke. Just like we do every year. But people started waking up, and they didn't account for that. When you start messing with people's pockets, when you start messing with people's way of life, when you start forcing people to do things that they don't want to do, when you tell people that if you don't get this jab, you're going to lose your job, or you can't take a flight, or you're going to be dishonorably discharged from the military, you leave a bad taste in people's mouth. For 4 years, that's what they told you. People had a bad taste in their mouth, and they was looking for retribution.
Yep.
We were talking about buyer's remorse for the Biden administration since Jump Street. You don't think people was holding on to that? I had family members sending me pictures of their voting ballots, showing them voting Democrat down ballot, but guess who they wasn't voting Democrat for?
Dude, they won. Listen, they took the governor, the lieutenant governor, the secretary of state, and the attorney general. They took all the executive positions, Democrats, in North Carolina. Now the state house and the state senate are still Republican controlled, but the executive branch is laced with Democrats, bro. And Trump won North Carolina, so think about it, dude.
Bro.
Democrats are like, yeah, we ain't voting for that bitch, man. Maybe some of her 18 million votes went to Donald Trump.
They thought they had PA in the bag. They thought they had AZ in the bag.
Yo, but listen, dude. You know they pushed the Amish too far, bro.
Way too. When you got the Amish showing up, they don't vote.
Bro, listen. It's not even. Yeah, like they live. You ever been up there in Lancaster?
Yeah, I've been in Lancaster. Yeah, I be seeing them in their horse and buggy with their little lights on the back in the middle of the night. Yeah.
I'm out there plowing fields with horses. I watch them out there. Their fields always look beautiful. They're out there by hand raking their fields every day. It's crazy, man. Farm hard, dude. They farm a hard kind of farming, bro. And them fucking feds wouldn't stop kicking in their shit, dude. Kicking in their cattle factories, kicking in their raw milk factories. Man, leave them the fuck alone, dude.
You'd have thought they was selling heroin.
Democrats fuck with the Amish, dude. They SWAT team farmers. They SWAT team a squirrel. They've gone SWAT fucking crazy, bro. The feds have
people can't receive more than $600 at a time to their Cash App without getting flagged.
They kicked Tim Pool's door in like 10 times, man. Knowing goddamn well.
Had him ready to crash out. And it's the thing. People don't forget how you slight them.
Yeah.
You got some people that's just got the memory of Dory from fucking Finding Nemo. But a lot of people, they can be one issue voters. And we probably had a lot of one issue voters vote this time. And that issue was the economy, being broke, gas too high, groceries too high. I can't buy a house because I don't make enough. She wanted to give $25,000 to people. What good is that $25,000 going to do if you can't qualify to buy the house?
And the point, every real estate agent in the fucking country, when she was like, we're going to give $25,000 break up front, help out with payments. Every real estate agent in the world, in America, said, ching, ching, there's $25,000. We're going to get it from the government.
Yeah.
Everyone, it's Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac all over again, dude. They already fucking blew the fucking thing up once doing that shit, dude. You know what I mean? Nobody's falling for that shit again.
Like a lot of people that didn't vote or they upset that she didn't win, you don't understand the bullet we dodged. You really don't understand the bullet we dodged by her not getting in office.
I just wish people on, they
got some people that just, they don't want a black. No, we don't care if there's a woman. We don't care. She need to be qualified for that. And she wasn't. The fact that she didn't address her people, even though she didn't have to concede last night. What she could have did was been a stand-up person and address her crowd. She couldn't even do that. She just dipped. And people like, what they looking around with the what the fuck happened face.
Hillary did the same thing.
Hillary did the same thing.
And then she came out and gave the same kind of speech Kamala gave today. And then 2 weeks later, the CIA and fucking James Comey said Trump was working for the Russians. And then we had to deal with that for a couple of years.
And you know what's funny? Is rinse, wash, repeat, because they tried the same plan. And I don't like John McCain. He's a war hawk. But they tried the same plan with John McCain that they tried to do with Donnie T in 2016. How about that?
It ain't ain't none of it ever been as bad as how bad they were.
Oh, of course not. Because you even had John McCain on that. You know what I mean?
Like, when they break down, like Alex Jones was breaking down one day, and I think HJ was breaking down one day how them presidents was talking shit to each other back in the day, but nothing like this.
Yo, here go Emmanuel with his nonsense.
Up Emmanuel Presley was good, dog. What you doing, man?
But that's the thing. That's why she lost. She ran a lazy race. She depended on thoughts and entertainers to try to win her the presidency because she thought that black people was dumb enough to just fall for that. The same way Hillary thought black people was dumb enough to fall for that. She did the same thing. She ran Hillary Clinton's playbook from. I told you guys this shit. From Jump Street, like she running Hillary's 2016 playbook with Trump's 2016 policies.
Yeah, dude, they just that. I don't think the Democratic Party, and definitely know the news media and the CIA that backs it and controls it, really haven't figured out that the identity politics is. People are over that shit, man. People are over that shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
They're over their identity politics, especially when their pockets and being broke trumps identity politics. They don't give a shit about her being a black woman. I'm broke. Fuck all that. Fuck all that solidarity shit. Fuck all of that for the culture shit. I ain't got no money. That's what lost her the race.
That identity politics shit is over with.
It's out the window.
It's the only good thing about it, man.
Y'all people that's going with the identity politics shit, guess what? Y'all is the minority now.
They don't realize, but they don't realize where it comes from, where that whole train of thought, that communist Marxist thought comes from, dude. You know, it's the same shit that they were doing in Russia but they wrote it. It's written in documents. They knew it wouldn't happen in America because there was upward mobility of wealth, man. So they fucking used the race game to fucking just tear it all down, man. Just like the Bolsheviks used the haves versus the have-nots in Russia. They used the race game to try and tear this shit down. These they're totalitarian thinkers, dude. You know what I'm saying?
It's chess, not checkers, and they've been playing chess for a minute, but now people starting to learn the game, Rudy.
Yeah, they gotta let the lower and middle class eat, man.
Yeah, and for 4 years they destroyed the middle class. For 4 years they destroyed the middle class.
Crushed it, bro. Crushed it, bro. Crushed it, bro.
You got to make $120,000 to afford a house now, to qualify for a house. That's not even with the down payment.
Crushed it, bro.
That's where we were at. That's where we were at. Now we about to reverse course. The one thing I kind of feel bad about is people who bought really high. When these new builds start happening, and those new houses that get built are cheaper than the house you just bought, it's gonna be hard for you to sell your house. You know what I mean? But
well, I mean, the real estate's one of the biggest Ponzi schemes, period, man.
Yeah. So you might have to sell you might have to take an L on your house if you sell it. But we need the reverse course. We have to reverse course, man. I want my little brother, I want him to be able to buy a house. I want my daughter to be able to buy a house. You know what I mean? And
you want some space too, man. You know what I'm saying? At least an acre of land. You know?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, trust me, man. The thing that scares me about this scream for housing is I don't want them building it up too quick, man. In 15-minute cities, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Here go another one of those NPCs. Where it go? Because I'm about to get on you. Where you at? You about to catch it.
What is it? You got someone in the chat talking shit?
Rico Allen, $7 trillion in debt. Yeah, Donald Trump was a real economic hawk. That $7 trillion is because the Democrats in the House and the Senate held the government hostage.
Nah, look.
They held the government hostage and forced him to sign an ominous bill that he didn't want to sign.
Yeah, but
that's what I get it. He signed it, but guess what? He signed it because people was struggling. Shit, my wife, she worked for the government. She was out of work for like almost a month over that shit. No check.
Cannon.
So when you got that, he was thinking about the people. So he had to sign the bill, unfortunately. I wish he would have held strong. We was good. I was like, yo, no, we good. I'm going to make this shit happen. I wish he would have stood tall on it. But he folded because he was like, yo, people struggling.
Got rolled on some things in his first term, bro.
Yeah, he got rolled on. You right. He got rolled on. And I hope he learned from those mistakes, and I believe he learned from those mistakes.
They always want to bring up the debt that accumulated, but not being honest with the fact that most of it tripled in the last year. You know what I'm saying?
What? Straight up.
I mean, yeah.
Straight up.
And then they came out and went even crazier with their Inflation Reduction Act that blew it up to 9%. The Inflation Reduction Act, it's now 9%.
Right.
Those are economics.
Meanwhile, what's going on down in North Carolina right now with Hurricane Helene victims? Parts of Tennessee with Helene and Melvin victims.
Well, they flew their voting base in.
I bet y'all made sure they voted. But y'all cut that check to Ukraine, though, that could have went to the people here in America. Y'all made sure Ukraine was straight, but you ain't make sure the people in America were straight. Them people ain't going to be made whole by the insurance companies. The insurance companies dropped them before the hurricane came through.
It'd be real nice, bro, to see some of them billions of dollars and where it went, man. Who's got it, man? Who's got it?
You got private citizens using their helicopters and resources to help others, which is great.
Open, bro. We've been paying the pensions of the Ukrainian government, ex-Ukrainian government workers.
How much you want to bet Zelensky got a house in Florida right now?
Bro, if you look at some of the international news, like they've been knocking the motherfuckers off buying $40 million villas in France. Ukrainian oligarchs have been going ape shit in Europe right now, buying up all kinds of shit, dude. They're fucking pissing away our money, bro. And they're killing motherfuckers while they're doing it, man. Like it or not, almost 1 million people died between both sides. I mean, for what, man?
Forced conscription. You got they down to fucking robbing the senior citizen homes and putting guns in their hand.
It's just for what, dude? What you got out of Afghanistan for 20 years? Everyone was like, get out of these fucking wars. These cocksuckers get in and got into 2 of them in the snap of a fucking finger, bro.
The snap of a finger.
Mandate government, man. People are sick of that shit, man.
Tired of it. And she, like I said, ran a lazy race. What are you going to do for the economy, Madam Vice President? Donald Trump is bad. Like, okay, what are you going to do about the border, Madam Vice President? Donald Trump, he's a bad orange man.
Well, there was a bill that Trump killed the bill. Oh, you mean the bill that was said $60 billion? Listen to how fucking dumb she is, dude. Like, the internet is undefeated. People now know that $60 billion of that fucking border bill was going to Ukraine. Another $18 billion of that fucking border bill was going to fucking Israel. It also,
not to mention, it was letting an average. Go ahead.
Have about 10 million fucking people here and was going to let 2 million fucking people come in. And if it got overwhelmed at a certain point, they could cut it off. The president could cut it off at any time. That bill was shit. And Langford should be kicked out of the fucking Senate for helping write that legislation with Mitt Romney and them fucking rhinos, dude.
But meanwhile, you got Sonny Hostin, you got D.L. Hughley's dumbass, you got all these people spitting this misinformation on why she lost. No, she didn't lose because black men don't want to see a black woman succeed, or Mexican men don't want to see a black person succeed, or white people don't want to see. That's not why she lost. That's not why she lost. People ain't stupid. That's why she lost. People broke. That's why she lost. People was like, yo, you pandering to me. You pandering to me by having Glorilla and Meg Thee Stallion come do a concert for me. Like, I'm going to vote for you because of that shit.
And Cardi B is the... Hey, remember when Kamala froze up when the teleprompter? 32 days.
Yeah. Cardi B did a better job. I don't even understand. She a rapper and she couldn't ad-lib for a few?
Cardi B, man. Cardi B was putting out videos about everything is so expensive.
Yeah, she got that bag. She know what she did. Cardi B know. She was like, "Yo, I'm gonna take this bag and I'm gonna cash this shit. I don't give a shit if she win or lose."
Hey, Cardi B knows. Cardi B knows.
Academics came out. Academics came out and said, "Yo, nah, I play ball for that bag. I ain't vote for you," which I think was probably dumb on his part to come out and say that shit out loud.
Hey, why not?
But you know, well, I say that because he like, yo, you like, even though you saying you played or you sold your people out, you sold your people a false bill of goods for a check.
Yeah, but all of them people got a bag to come up there, man. All of them got a bag to come up there.
Oh, 100%. Or they got blackmailed. They found them on some tape.
They probably got. This is how this is gonna go. I'm gonna give you $2 million. You're gonna come talk for fucking 10 minutes, or I'm gonna release this video of you at the Puffy party. I'm gonna go.
All right. I'm gonna take the bag. You got it. You give me $2 million to keep my mouth shut. Got it. That's all they did. Right.
Man.
Like, do I need to write, or you guys got some shit written up for me?
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if a couple of them just were like, "Fuck it, man. I'm voting for Trump, man."
I still believe that, yo. I don't think majority of the people that came out and stumped for her voted for her. I think a lot of them voted for Trump.
They know better.
Like, if I was an entertainer and I know I make millions of dollars a year and I know that this candidate wants to tax the shit out of me because I make over $400,000 a year, I'm not voting for that candidate. Nah. Are you crazy? Again, one issue voters. A lot of them sold you a false bill of goods and y'all fucking ate that shit up. Meanwhile, they voted for Trump because, like, shit, I need that tax break.
The tax, man, listen, man, my buddy worked at FedEx. When the Tax Cut and Jobs Act, because everyone acts, Barry Soetoro, that punk bitch right there, go back to Barry. Hey, Barry, fuck you, man. My bad, Cannon, my bad.
You good. You good. But I'm telling you, yo, they voted for Trump.
Trump had a roaring economy. He could thank me. I was there. I was there in 16, Barry. It won't until that jobs and tax cut bill went through and the fucking money started flowing, Barry. You didn't do that, Barry. Trump did it, Barry.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. And when in 17, when that legislation took place and them tax cuts came in, I got a buddy who works at FedEx, got a $5,000 check and a fucking raise, dude.
Yeah.
The day that bill came down, he got a $5,000 fucking paycheck from that tax cut. He's a FedEx driver and he got a raise. Yeah. Talking about I built that economy. Barry's such a goddamn liar, man.
Leanne Dodson says Amish are building cabins in Swanoa. Is that how you say it? Swannanoa? Cabins for Christ. And the Amish fed Lake Lure residents right after storm. Cajun Navy veterans, coal miners from West Virginia. So many of we the people are still here. I hear that.
Cannon, look, man, I got to piss. I'll be right back.
You good, Joe? Let's watch Rachel Maddow crash out. Let's see what her mental gymnastics was like. I swear, everybody was showing their mental illness last night, boy. Everybody was showing their mental illness last night.
NBC News has a projection to make in the presidential contest in the swing state of Pennsylvania. NBC News now projects that presidential contest has been won by Donald Trump. Now, I believe that means that we are at a 266 electoral vote count for Donald Trump. Kamala Harris at 194 electoral votes. So to be clear here, this is the third of the 7 major swing states that have been called. But Georgia and North Carolina and Pennsylvania, as those 3 states, presents an almost unless there's it presents an insurmountable future here for Kamala Harris and for the Democratic ticket. NBC News.
Look at Richard, dude. Richard was mad.
She was pissed.
Look at Richard Maddow.
She couldn't justify it. She couldn't do it. She was really trying to spin that shit, and she could not spin it. She could not spin it.
She is the worst, man. I can't.
She's the best of the Mockingbird media, and she couldn't spin it.
A nasty ass bull dagger, dude.
Oh, Richard, my goodness gracious, bro.
Dude, them 2 motherfuckers, man.
I'm telling you guys.
Dude, she's the worst, man. She's the highest paid disinformation person in the game right now, man.
Yeah, she is. I mean, even Cenk had his falling down moment yesterday. Like, everybody started speaking it. Today you heard NBC say the only reason Biden even won 2020 was because of the COVID base. I'm like, damn, now y'all being truthful. Yeah, but I can't stand that dude, man. I can't take him, dude. But look, folks, what I'm saying is, like, he drives me fucking crazy, man. I thought he was ready to cry last night. Oh my gosh, like, it's crazy. But he was speaking some sense. Let's listen to a little bit of what he was talking about.
These Democratic leaders are simpletons. They're servants of the donor class. So they go in there, they're like, oh, donor, give me money, please. And I made an ad. I'm Kamala Harris. I'm full of joy. Okay, well, what did that get you? And they say, oh, Jake, you're too angry. Too angry? What? Does Donald Trump look like he's kind? Does he look like he's in a good mood? I mean, no, people want some sort of reaction from their politicians. They want them to represent them, to fight for them. But that has never occurred to a Democrat outside of Bernie Sanders, and probably would never.
Bro, they was showing how they really felt last night.
Yeah, but
all of that pandering that they've been doing for the last 8 years? 8 years? All that shit went out the window last night.
Yo, the thing about him though is, man, I seen a clip when Tim Walz got picked, and he was out there talking about, he was a great pick. He's got real progressive policies, and he signed the abortion law, and he was all over Tim Walz,
glazing him.
And now listen to him. The Democrats are so stupid. They're so stupid. And Trump's a maniac. And you guys just voted for fascists. I can't stand that fucking guy, dog.
So they was telling the truth left and right. They was telling how they really felt. Like the fucking veil was lifted last night. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute.
Cannon, you ever mess with Jimmy Dore?
I watch him from time to time.
The minute they lost Dore, man, they lost their talent, man.
Yeah, I watch him from time to time. I know he used to be on. He used to come on Opie and Anthony a lot.
Yeah, he pops up. He pops up on my feed, man. I mess with him sometimes, man. I mean, he's too invested in that Israel shit, in my opinion. But I mean, some of his domestic points are good. I don't care about that foreign policy, man. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that shit. We got everything we need here, man. It's the land of abundance, man.
My father in the chat.
What's up?
He's screaming Trump Nation, baby.
That's hilarious, bro. Hilarious, man.
He said we got to be invested in Israel, though. That's one thing my father is adamant about. He's adamant that we need to be invested in Israel.
HJ, I mean, they ain't. Listen, my thoughts on the Middle East, right? I don't know if. I hope Trump goes in there and is like, yo, BB, knock that shit off, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Knock that shit off, man. You're fucking shit up, dude. Knock it off.
That's my hopes, that he go in there and he facilitates some kind of ceasefire and get things back on track.
Get that shit done now, man.
Yeah. That's what we need. I mean,
it's such a, I mean, we know that we're hoteps. We know it's the Patriot, money, the masking behind money in war, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're just slaughtered. I mean, it's like the Hamas shouldn't have done what they did. They kicked the sleeping giant, but now the Giants lost his fucking mind. The Giants,
bro.
The Giants burning down the castle like Game of fucking Thrones, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The Giants fucking pissed right now, dude. Trump got to go in there and slap that giant and be like, yo, knock it off, dude.
For those of you who don't know, that's my father right there. It's me and him in the gym a couple years back. You know
He's a dude, man. But Cannon, these people that haven't never seen your workout videos neither, man.
No, they don't. They haven't.
No, I remember that one night I was riding down the road. You were playing them videos. I've been in gyms for a long time, man. I've seen some strong dudes. I've seen, like, dude, you were putting up NFL numbers on everything, dude.
Back when I was getting it, I need to get my lazy self back in there, though. I need to get my lazy self back in there.
Up you, bro, but you still got it.
Oh no, I still got it. I just been lazy about it.
You gotta watch 2 kids, bro.
Yeah, still no excuse.
You ain't got 2 hours a day to go sit in the gym, man. You got a YouTube channel, a full-time job. Got to get your push-ups and pull-ups in, bro, and that's it, man. That shit'll maintain. You're a beast, dude.
I'm gonna get it all back together.
Just like he's in there with you, father and son. When your son gets big and old enough, you'll be in there again, man. You'll be in there again. You'll be in there with little baby Cannon, man. Y'all be in there just throwing iron all over the place, man.
So my son, he asked me this past weekend. It's hilarious. He's like, Dad, can I work out in the gym with you? Can we go? I said, sure. We definitely can work out together in the gym. Then he goes, I want to do new-jitsu. I'm like, you want to do what? I want to do new-jitsu. I said, new-jitsu? What's new-jitsu? Oh, my gosh. I'm laughing. I was like, you mean jiu-jitsu, yo? So we called my father up and told him, like, yo, Hunter want to do jiu-jitsu. So
damn right,
I'm going to take him up there so he can check it out. My little niece, she in there, and that's the wrong person they need to learn how to fight. She 3 years old, and she whooping ass in the jiu-jitsu studio. Going to school, anybody touch a crayon, she beating them up. My sister My sister said the teacher was called. Was like, is everything okay at home? And she's like, yeah, why? Phoenix, she's been a bit aggressive. She's just been fighting. She was like, oh no, she just started jujitsu, and the teacher was like, oh, okay, no, I get it. I do martial arts too. Okay, now I know how to deal with her. My niece been in there just beating people up. You touch my crayon, you about to catch these hands. Double leg takedown. Bow. She 3 years old.
Like, can she get up behind him and do a real naked choke, man?
Oh my God, she probably can, boy, because she is funny. She 3 and she had my 5-year-old nephew lumped up crying. I'm like, you just got beat up by a 3-year-old. But to her credit, she the size of a 5-year-old at 3.
Right.
She a giant, and I think she been here before. So,
hey, is your brother as strong as you?
Huh?
Is your brother as strong as you?
Oh, Kevin. Yeah, Kevin's strong. He's pretty strong. Yeah, Kevin. He's not as strong as me, but he's strong. You know what I mean?
Could he clean and press that 315 like it was nothing?
He has the ability.
He has the ability.
Yeah, he don't train it, but if he trained it, I'm sure he could.
Oh, when I saw you do that, man, when you snatched it from the waist up, that 315, I was like, Jesus, This dude's a freaking animal.
That was the good old days when I was, I don't know, I think I was in my 20s. I was in my 30s. I'm 40. Yeah, I was in my 30s. Let's see.
Did that meme say Barron is? But the left can't meme, dude.
No, they can't meme. That's why they lost. That's why they lost the election in 2016. They couldn't meme.
Barron Trump has been the secretary of taking women's rights. What the fuck? Barron's probably slaying ass at NYU, dude.
Bruh.
He's probably
he's like 7 feet tall. His fingertips was at his knees. I'm like, yo,
he's a tall
huge
dude.
I'm like, wow. I said that was wild. I was like, I didn't know he was that tall.
Cannon, what app is that you're shuffling through?
Oh, this IG. It's IG. Yeah, this IG. Stuff like this.
Being on some chill shit. We go 0 to 100, nigga, real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bill shit. And I don't feel that shit, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth, nigga. My actions being.
So yeah, I was heavy in Olympic weightlifting. Like that was like this is me peak like shape. 275. I was 275 pounds right there.
You look just like Aaron Donald right there, dude. You knew that was coming, dog. You knew that was coming.
Oh my gosh, man. You know what I mean? Just stuff like this right here. Getting ready for Olympic weightlifting competition. This is my father, man. He was at a powerlifting competition.
How many plates was that?
That's 550.
550.
Yeah, how many plates that was? This right here. This is me just messing around with 245. You know, I won this competition. I was out of shape and I won this competition.
Get out of here, man. Stop. Turn that, man. And I hope some of them bots that like to come in and talk shit to you in the morning just saw that, dude.
Yeah, he know better. Look, this just repping 255, 225 just for reps, 5 reps. You know, just strict press. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Dude, I could never get that much.
That was just warming up. You know what I mean? You know, that's just warming up. And then I forgot what this is. That's 315. It's 335.
powerful right there, dude.
I can move some weight back in the day. You know, a few years back. I can move weight.
Hey, I got to grab my phone charger. Hold up.
Good. But there you go. Health is wealth, people, and I got to get my fat ass back in shape. I got to get my fat ass back in shape. It'll come back. It'll come back. So, anyway. But, guys, y'all don't understand the bullet we dodged by keeping Harris out of office. Y'all think that well, most people out here, they're losing it. They're melting down. They're melting down over, you know, propaganda. They're melting down over hearsay, that mass formation psychosis. People say something enough times, people are bound to believe it. You know what I mean? People are bound to believe it. You know? And it's just sad. But it's okay. We're going to keep speaking the truth. If you come to this channel, we're going to give you what's what. We're going to give you what's what. I keep it 100 with y'all. If I'm wrong about something, I correct the record. That's what I do. You know what I mean? You know, Hoteps, we got a whole community. We got a whole community over here. I hear that, Clark Kent. I hear that. Our Lord and Savior paid the ultimate price.
Man, I wish I could read the chat, man.
Oh yeah, you gotta get yourself a PC, Rudy.
Yeah, I know them. I know them dogs is talking. Them motherfuckers talking shit, ain't they, man? Emmanuel's in there popping off. Sausage popping off. Steph in there popping off.
You know how they do. You know how
that
they
chat
do.
is great, dude. That's a fun chat, man.
Yeah, you froze up for some reason. I don't know why you froze up, but it's all good.
On Thursday night, that's the best chat ever, dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Thursday night chat is great, guys. But if you're new, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification icon. It'll let you know when I got new content coming out. Share the stream, let people know we live. You catching the replay. Leave a comment. Let us know what you think about the topics of the day. Also, leave some constructive criticism. I'd like to know how I'm doing out here in these streets. Anyway, you got anything else for the people, Rudy?
Just support the channel, man. Help the man buy ammo. It's expensive in America, man. Otherwise, Hotep and Bill, man, it was an honor to be on with you, brother. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you jumping on with me, Rudy. I appreciate it.
Anytime, man. Anytime.
All right,
Hotep and Bill, y'all.
Hotep and Bill, Rudy. Rudy the Vet Russo on the call in the day. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys. I appreciate you jumping in. Like I said, if you're new, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Help me get to 4,000 subs, guys. Help me get to 4,000 subs. YouTube was holding me down for 4 years. They kept me shadow banned for 4 years. Now all of a sudden my channel wants to take off, and I'm loving it. Every minute of it. I love talking to you guys, shooting the breeze in the mornings or doing my show in the evenings, man. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Like I said, get me to 4,000 subs. Also, if you want to donate to the channel, $ Cannon Hotep on Cash App, Super Chats, Rumble Rants, always welcome. If you over on Kick, subscribe. For a cup of coffee a month, you can help support. You can help support the cause. Every little bit goes back into the channel, guys. Anyway, until next time, it's Cannon Hotep saying, be blessed, stay strapped, don't miss, and don't worry about tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow got enough problems of his own. Worry about today. I'll holler at you guys.
Don't relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take notes.